It's showtime!
Fixed it! Good boy!
Hello fellers, has it not just been like forever and a day? First off, since the dolly's been out of the garage, and it's not going back in, I just put that right there. It's going where this car is going to go that I won today. I won one today. Possibility I won 2 today. One's an approval bid, so you know how that goes. They counter offered. I will not pay a cent more than my winning bid. I don't care. Cancel my bid. I don't. I want it for a decent price, and then they came back at $275 more than what I bid. I know, $275. I don't care. I am not. That's $275 worth in repairs. But not to mention the fees are more. So, yeah, you could suck an egg, buddy. So this car that I'm going to pick up right now was a steal, okay? Was in my last video. Damage isn't that bad, and it was fairly nice. I kind of glanced over it pretty quick, but still, it was pretty nice. And this one wasn't like any major damage. This is like bumper, fender, headlight kind of stuff, like pretty simple. My winning bid on this was $775. It was a pure sale. So after fees, that makes it was $1,240, which to me still is not that bad. So there's still deals out there, folks. Copart, you can still get deals, okay? This one will definitely be a money maker when I finish it, for sure. I won't go over final costs and anything whenever I get them done, just because I resell them, and you know, that's just the way it goes. You don't tell people how much you paid or how much you have in it, because then they're gonna lowball you. I put all that work in, I'd like to make a profit. That's just the way it is. This is the same day that I was already at the auction. I was just like, well, this one's a winner. I have off on Monday, so there's all weekend for that seller to approve my bid or tell me no. And I'm off on Monday, so I can go pick it up on Monday. So it just worked out perfect the way it was. I wish I could have bid on more cars, but really 2 was my limit this time. So, and they were the first 2 I bid on. The first one was the very first one in the auction. That's the approval bid I'm waiting on. The second one is just pure sale. Pure sale is awesome. That's just, you know, you win it, it's yours. I bid once on that car, nobody else bid. It didn't even go to bonus time, and it's a rare occurrence. I normally always get bonus time, and then I sit there and then somebody else throws a couple bids in. And I'm like, you son of a, get rid of bonus time, Copart. Just make it regular time, okay? We don't need no bonus time. You guys are making enough, okay? You get them coming and going, okay? Anyways, what I'm saying, there's still deals there. You can still get, you know, decent cars, especially if you want like a work car for yourself. This, I mean, no doubt. If I ride in like a commute share thing, and my work pays for it, so I don't drive my own cars. But if that wasn't available to me, I would I'm 100% certain I would be getting a beater car from the auction, and I'd probably be cycling them. I'd run one for a little bit, sell it, buy another one to, you know, just keep it interesting, you know what I mean? So, all right, so to Copart it is.
Every time you lied to me, it's like I didn't want to see, cause I thought you were beautiful, and beauty doesn't want to be mischievous and devious and set a fire unto us, but you were never beautiful at all. I wasn't fine to begin with, walked all those lines to begin with, but you forced me to work on myself because you put me through hell. I guess I should thank you for that. I'm okay.
Well guys, I'm sorry, but something has happened with my camera, so now I have to hold it sideways. It probably looks fine, but I have to hold it sideways to actually video. The gimbal, I don't know what I'm gonna have to do with that. That's great. But I asked them to drive it out. So, oh man, I can't believe this thing's doing this to me. I've never had a problem with this camera.
I see you out again, laughing with a group of friends. There he is, you're holding hands, makes me feel pathetic and a little bit erratic. So I drink till I can't stand. And you know I won't confront you, even though it's all I wanna do. Probably best to just ignore it, both impossible and true. I wasn't fine to begin with, walk all those lines to begin with, but you forced me to work on myself because you put me through hell. Thank you for that. I'm okay, but it was a real close call. It went from a walk to a crawl, and a 10 on a Berlin wall. I was panicking, but hey, I guess that I survived you, and that shit was hard to do. I've been every shade of the blues since I met you. She loves me now. The pedals hit the floor.
This is what my camera does. This is what it's doing right now. This is okay. Yeah. Oh, this is the automatic gimbal mode, I guess. What is this? Okay. This is like next to near impossible to film with this camera doing this, but all the floor mats are in here. How about that? This car's actually like really, really nice for what I paid. Oh, I wish this is not nice. Somebody was not nice getting in and out, dragging their boots, legs, whatever. Might have to put a little doll up on that. And they even tore the, what were they getting in and out of here with? They tore the door seal. That's not really that bad. That's not a bad thing because it's at the bottom of the door, but still, like, how do you mess your door jam up that bad? Now, this car, I did drive it up onto the dolly. Like I said, $775 was the winning bid. It does got a, I don't like this. Oh, wait a minute. What am I talking about? We need a whole front bumper anyways. Complaining about this when you got this. What? I was looking underneath it. It has 0 leaks underneath here. I do need to hook my hooks up here if I can get them. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've used this dolly. I like using a dolly over a trailer. It's just so much easier. It's more convenient. There's a fog light on the ground there that fell off of this. So. All right, you just hook these things on the control arms and away she goes. I just fixed my camera. Don't stick magnets to your gimbal. The microphone, I threw it in my pocket with the camera and it was stuck to the gimbal. And that threw something in the calibration off and I just turned it on and kept sticking this to the gimbal and it corrected itself. Now it's sitting upright. Now it's working correctly. I don't know what's in there. Don't do that. Don't do that, kids. That's right. I'm eating a chocolate chip cookie.
Don't tell Ashley.
Anyways, I was talking to them in there. They actually were like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Like, very nice, man. I like that location. Always have. Been a long time since I just stopped and looked. And, you know. So, they're very nice to me. And I went in and I said, I might have possibly want a second one. I said, but I'm waiting on them to respond. And the woman was like, let me check. Got in and checked. It's an insurance agency. So, ooh, there was a wreck right here. Poor little guy. I didn't mean, sorry. They didn't wreck. They're trying to jumpstart that. As I shoved my mouth full of chocolate chip cookie. They looked it up. And it's an insurance agency that has it. They're just trying to get more money out of you when they counter offer. I never do it. Never agree to the counter offer. Stay where you're at. 9 times out of 10, they're going to accept what you want it for. You might have to wait it out. Like, I haven't heard from them today. She said that the insurance company is normally pretty quick to respond. And I said, well, they did come back with a counter offer. And I said, I didn't accept it. I stayed where I was at. And she goes, oh yeah, so you're probably going to have to wait. But I can tell you, an insurance company is not going to want to fight or pay more money to list that up again to possibly get less money or maybe make another 100, but they're going to pay that much to relist it. So stay where you're at. Stay strong, boys. Stay strong. If you haven't used your tow dolly in a couple of years, make sure you check the tire pressures. I was driving down the road and I looked in the mirror and I was like, man, those things look really squishy. You're supposed to have 50 pounds in them. They had 20. So I pumped them up. We're good now. At some point here, we're going to have to do a transmission service on the old girl here because the transmission has not been happy lately. I've noticed it searching for gears and stuff. Not happy. You're supposed to service these things every 35 to 45,000 miles. This thing's got 84,000 miles on it. Don't know if it was ever done. I put my programmer in that disables the 4-cylinder mode and it's working better. So I'm just leaving that in right now. I can't leave that in when I park it because it drains my battery for some reason. But yeah, I haven't really been using that. And since I'm towing, I thought there's really no reason to be in 4-cylinder mode today. We need all 8, boys. Freedom! This is a PSA. If your wheels stick out past the body of your vehicle, either get bigger flares or get the right wheels. I'm just saying. I thought those were the wheels that were supposed to come on those, but I don't know. Maybe he got spacers on. Take those things off. Take them off. Do it. Go ahead. Somebody in the comments. Tell me that looks good once. Go ahead, say it. Tell me that looks good. Oh, I hate it so much. Well, fellers, we made it to my storage lot. I'm going to drop this thing. And we might, meaning we are, going to do a product review. So let me get this pig unloaded and then we're gonna hook up the King Bolin eDiag Elite. This thing's a scan tool that you just use your phone. You plug this in, it's a dongle. So I haven't even used this thing yet, so we're gonna try it out, but apparently it does pretty much everything and bi-directional controls and stuff like that. So hopefully, we'll see. And it should have, I think it's free updates. I believe so. I'm gonna have to look into it. I don't know for sure. All right. So first off, the air conditioning works. There's no leaks, so I don't have to worry about the thing overheating or anything. So we can do diagnostics. Now, when I first unloaded it off the trailer, I had a whole bunch of warning lights, and they done cleared themselves. And we just got a low tire in the back. Now, I did look, and I am gonna have to buy a tire up there where the accident was. And we're gonna have to look at the control arms and stuff, because I did get like a pop when I cut the wheel. I don't know. I got a pop. So we're gonna have to check everything over there on that side where I got hit. And the tire has a chunk out of the sidewall that I don't like. So I'll show you guys that in a little bit. But the tool, the thing, let me show you this little thing. First thing you want to do is you want to pull out that manual and open it up, and under the English section there's Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, QR code in there, scan it, download that, go into the app, then go to full diagnostics, and then it's going to ask you to log in and you can register it, and then you're going to use that QR code on the front of the manual to register it. So I already did that. I have not used it at all yet. Oh, she's tight. Oh. E-diag. And here she is. All right, let me do a full system diagnostic test on this thing while it's running. As we can see, our temperatures are steady, 185. It's just looking good. So, all right, all systems diagnostics. Okay, it's running me through the. Okay, VIN scan. We're gonna scan the VIN. It should connect. Yep, sure did. Pair with it. We haven't paired with it yet. Oh, now it's going to download the GM software. Hold on. I guess I should have did all this first before I tried to do the review. Oh well. This is life. I'm taking you through step by step. You get to see how it works. You know what I mean? The heated seats work. Now I'm toasty, but I got the air conditioning on, so it feels kind of good, but doesn't. It's still downloading. I don't have good signal out here. Darn it. All right, so now we can do a health report, system scan, and select a system. I'm gonna do a health report, and we'll see how long this takes. So it did find 2 fault codes in the ECM. And we'll see what they are, if they're current or just stored codes. Nothing in the transmission. Brake module, we got 3. Parking brake, we got 1. I'm gonna try to get this so you can see it without a glare. Body control module 3. Oh, she's not as healthy as I thought. Oh no. Fault codes they don't scare me. You got any biscuits for sale in there? There's 2 main modules in these cars now. You need an engine control module and a transmission control. That should be it. Then maybe a body control module, for everything else. So let's do the engine ones first. We can do actuation tests. So it's a mass airflow sensor, low frequency, status, current this cycle, failed current DCTs. Might have got damaged, wiring might have got damaged, I don't know. Intake temperature sensor, which it did damage a tube to the intake. So we got 2 for the ECU, 3 for the brakes. Let's see what they are. So I just went and pulled a full report, and for the body control system, it's showing like the headlight, right lamp control, right front tire pressure, mass airflow, low frequency, intake air. Yeah, there's a front left wheel speed sensor low, right, which that could have been from me towing it. Right wheel speed sensor low, both the front ones. There's the body control module, that's the lights that are out, and a tire pressure sensor. Parking brake, disable system information stored invalid, whatever that is. As you can see, it detected everything that's wrong with this. I'm gonna go through and do the right thing and just delete them all, because that will fix it, right? Maybe a couple. Might fix a couple. I can generate a PDF from that, print it out. Clear DCTs. Sure you want to clear them? Yeah, I do. Get rid of them suckers. This is how you do it. With a King Bolin E-Diag Elite. All right. It did something. All right, so only 2 came back. One is actually, we know the one is going to be the lights. Yeah, right headlight. And then we know the other one is probably going to be lost communication with body control module. Let's see what that one is. None of the engine codes came back, but I'm confused with the code I got. It says lost communication with the body control module, and then it says invalid data status passed and failed. This ignition cycle passed and failed. DCT current status not current. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic. Oh, you don't know? Let's hit search. So now it's going to search that code on the internet, likely due to a wiring issue or a problem with the module itself. It's a possibility. All them wires, it got some wires ripped out in the front and stuff like that. I don't know if that would cause that issue, but it is a possibility. The car itself is working fine. So I'm going to say we got ourselves a good one, boys. Now also with this, besides the full diagnostic features, you have regular OBD functions, and then you have maintenance functions. And under maintenance functions, it's going to be like your oil maintenance reset, immobilizer reset, electronic throttle relearn, ABS bleeding, brake reset, DPF regen, tire pressure sensor reset, steering. I mean, there's a bunch. Gearbox relearn, might need that for the truck. All right, so now I'm going to go through and do live read of data streams on here. So I'm just going to pick out a couple things here, like we'll do the accelerator pedal, we're going to do the ambient air temperature sensor, air fuel equivalence ratio command, engine load, coolant temp sensor, engine speed. There's all kinds of things in here. All right, so I just picked 11 parameters here. You can see the accelerator pedal. So here's your engine speed, oxygen sensors, 1 and 2, ignition timing, and our mass airflow sensor is not reading anything. So I think that actually is going to be a problem. But you can also graph these out. Let's do engine RPM. Ignition timing. Yeah, so that's just one way to get a scan tool in your hands. If you're doing stuff like this, you're rebuilding cars, a scan tool is a must. Personal preference, I like the ones I don't have to use my phone, but that's just for me. If you don't want to carry a scanner around, you just want to have a little dongle, these are very convenient. And you can just throw it in your glove box and pull it out when you need it, which is a little bit more convenient than carrying around a big scanner anyways. But as of this moment, I have no clue if I'm gonna win that other car, and if I do, you guys will be the first ones to know. Actually, no, my wife will. You'll be the second ones to know. As for right now, I'm just stocking up, okay? I didn't have any future projects lined up after the Subaru, and I wanted to have some quick ones because I want to get back into my old routine. I want to fix and flip cars, maybe one episode to fix them and get rid of them. We need to do this. We need to continue this because this is where it's at. This is where the fun's at. The cheap cars. It's always fun when it's cheap cars because it's like there's less risk for reward. So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. I really hope I do get that next car. It's a little bit more work, not much, but it has a little bit of body work. It's going to have to be done. This one, I think I can just get away with replacing some parts. If I can find the colored parts, that'd be even better. What do you guys think? Do you think this thing was a good purchase? I just sat here in the air conditioning. Everything works, kind of, a little bit, kind of. on top of that, since I'm going to probably have multiple projects by the time I get done with this Subaru, I'm going to let you guys pick the next car that I work on. Within reason, kids, okay? Within reason. I'm going to let you guys pick the next couple cars that are here to work on. If I get cars in between there and stuff, I don't want to let them sit here for a long time and push them off to the side. So there is going to be a point where if you guys keep suggesting the next car and the next car and not one that's been sitting here, I'm going to have to do it at some point, okay? So that's what we're doing. Swipe. Oh, it's so satisfying. Don't tear. Don't tear. Don't tear. Don't tear. It's been a while since I added one to the dolly. I don't know if it's gonna stick. Look at that. Huh? Get on there. Oh, I messed it up. There it goes. I don't remember what that one was. A Mazda 3. Mazda 3. That was a long time ago. What was this one? A Honda Accord. 2012? 2010? Memories. Memories. Well, we'll see if we're coming to get one of these here in a couple days. Bugs are eating me alive. If you guys want to get yourself one of these, link is going to be down in the description below. Hit that, go there, get one. And if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, please. Hit the buttons, leave some comments, tell your friends. Hit that dislike button if your mom has a love story involving the backseat of a Buick. And we'll see you on the next episode of
Unwrecked.
Man, I come in and everybody is hungry. Everybody. Where are we at? Hey. Don't. Stewie. He's the only one that's nice to the kitties. Yeah. Yeah. What the hissy? Why is he yo? Huh? That's not your son. He's like, Dad, that's not your son. Hi. Everybody wants fed. Everybody wants fed. These two are just not, they're not happy with this situation. How you feel about it, sir? How you feel about it? He said, I want to talk to you. All right. And Stella's really not happy about it, and I don't know where she's at, so I guess ta-ta.